Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here. Hopefully you're all having an awesome Saturday. I bring with you guys some good news, and that is Rockstar is actually being very generous lately, giving out tons of free money to get ready for gun running, I'm assuming, here in Grand Theft Auto Online. So over the last really 24 hours, I've been getting a ramped up load of tweets from you guys. And when that happens, I know that something is going on. And Rockstar are continuing to give out free money in online. And I've seen 5 or 6 different amounts of the amount of money that they've actually been giving to players. And I don't know how you end up getting a certain amount. I honestly think it's random. I've seen $150,000, which is pretty low. I've seen $250,000, $300,000, $400,000, and the most I've seen is $500,000. Now, like always, the reason Rockstar states is this bonus cash gift has been deposited into your Maze Bank account to help keep your criminal enterprise firing on all cylinders. Thanks for playing Grand Theft Auto Online. However, I think that the reason people are getting this so frequently is to get ramped up and geared up for gun running. Now, Rockstar state that these bonus cash opportunities are given to you because you're an opted-in member of the Rockstar Game Social Club. You're receiving this notification of a special bonus for Grand Theft Auto Online. So that answers the question on why these members are receiving it, but I think the timing and the frequency most definitely has something to do with the gun running update and how it looks to be right around the corner. So I want to hear from you guys in the comments section down below. Has Rockstar Games given you free money? If so, what console are you on? What system are you on? And how much money have you received? Is it $500,000 or is it closer to the low end, like $150,000? My friend Urban has actually received $150,000 twice from Rockstar in the same day. So it seems as if players are not only getting it once, but twice, possibly even more than that. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here with no new money received. So I definitely think that that is pretty interesting. Now, another thing that's going on is a massive shark card bonus. And the reason we're talking about this is for a couple reasons. The first of which is the bonuses are actually huge. And I typically don't recommend to buy shark cards. I think that they are, for the most part, a ripoff in terms of the value you get for, how much you're ending up paying. But these bonuses are pretty insane. I've seen 50% more for buying a shark card, which is pretty nice. I've seen 75%, which has actually been offered to me. But the biggest one I've seen of them all is 100% more. So if you were to buy the $8 million shark card, I'm not sure what that is, you would end up getting $16 million, which I actually think is a pretty good deal for $100. That can actually buy you a ton. Now, another thing that's interesting is that the offer is valid until June 5th. So a lot of people are assuming that maybe this means the update still could be coming out on June 6th. We really are just going to have to wait and see. So far, we don't have any updates from Rockstar on the update of gun running, and I think that's just more of a coincidence more than anything. It's also the last day of the current event, so that's possibly why Rockstar wanted to do that. And they say that if you do receive one of these things, that it will be deposited into your Maze Bank account within 72 hours, which is roughly about 3 days. Now, if you feel like you have never received any of this money from Rockstar, like you missed out on a tax refund or a bonus in some way, shape, or form, you should contact Rockstar support. One of my followers, Crystal Lollipop, actually sent a message to Rockstar Games on the support forum, and they responded by saying that they have given her the gifted money and that they have also hoped the issue has been resolved. So Rockstar support can definitely be your friend here and help you out if you feel like you just haven't received any money. You just have to be nice and message them, and of course provide them with the proof that you haven't gotten any money from the previous discounts or bonuses. All right, now one of the reasons I wanted to talk about shark cards today is that Rockstar's parent company, their CEO, Strauss Zelnick, actually talked a lot about microtransactions. So a couple days ago, Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick discussed a bunch of interesting topics, and one of those was microtransactions. So starting with microtransactions, Zelnick said that Take-Two Interactive is not trying to nickel and dime players, though he did acknowledge that the company has received some amount of criticism on the subject. So you guys know Take-Two Interactive is the parent company of Rockstar Games, and apparently they are receiving pushback for the amount of microtransactions or shark cards that they are actually offering. He goes on to say, microtransactions are part of what Take-Two calls recurrent consumer spending, and this is big business for the company and a highly lucrative margins given the value of the digital content. Now, Zelnick goes on to say, you can't give stuff away for free in perpetuity. There's no business model in that. But we're not trying to optimize the monetization of everything we do to the nth degree. My concern is if you do that, the consumer knows, he said. They might not even know that they know, but they feel it. Now, Zelnick also added, think about it anecdotally. When you pay a little too much for something, even if it was really good, it really irks you. Paying too much for something bad is even worse. Paying too much for something really good, even if you can afford it, just leaves you with a bad feeling. We don't want our customers to ever feel that way. And also during the talk, Zelnick said that Take-Two isn't doing as much in the area of microtransactions as its competitors. So he didn't name any of them by name, so you can expect Take-Two to try and walk on the line of making more money per user, but in a way that doesn't negatively impact the user experience. He goes on to say, we are convinced that we are probably, from an industry view, under monetizing on a per user basis. And he ends up by saying, we're not going to grab the last nickel. So that's pretty interesting right there. Strauss Zelnick, the Take-Two Interactive CEO, believes that possibly Rockstar and their other titles could get more money out of their games like Grand Theft Auto Online. I'm really glad they don't, and I think Rockstar has put a pretty good approach here where you can play Grand Theft Auto Online without spending an ounce of money, or you could play GTA Online and spend hundreds of dollars each week so that you can guarantee yourself to get the brand new content. But this is also interesting for not only the future of Grand Theft Auto Online, but other Rockstar games. Are they going to be more heavily monetized with microtransactions? Are the updates in the future of online going to be more expensive or more pricey or offer more items that could require us to spend more money? I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments section down below on everything we talked about today. I'll be sure to leave links in the description, so if you want to check it out for yourself, you definitely can, and you can get a better idea of what I've been talking about today. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.